Here comes Dennis. At this point, I think his quad's worth more than his truck. Look at this guy. Hey, watch the tow mirrors.
Yeah, I got mine on. Dodge style.
Dodge style.
I think we're the only two out here with the quads.
Yeah, I see sleds everywhere. What are we doing?
Oh well.
Cass is literally out on the sleds right now.
In Hudson Bay.
Yeah.
How come you didn't go? Or just the girls' weekend?
Oh, they're just out doing their thing. No boys inhibiting their fun times.
I was gonna ask if you were gonna bring the dog.
No.
Probably be too cold for him.
Yeah, eventually his paws ice up there and he gets all pissy. I was just joking that your quad at this point is probably worth more than your truck.
About equal.
Looks awfully shiny back there.
It's got mother's gold wax on it.
Woo!
I had all the racks off.
You're a muscle car guy, so that makes sense.
So I waxed all the plastics. And then I put mother's gold dash protector.
You're putting me to shame. I'm supposed to be the guy with the clean quad all the time.
I did it today just to put you down.
Oh, hey, ready to go. Cold.
One thing that worries me is the sled coming around the corner at Block 10.
Ah, we'll be all right.
I think this way takes us to Lobstick.
Sure. How's it going so far?
It's not bad. I gotta get used to it with the tires and the new suspension, right?
Yeah, a lot of changes.
But it's not bad.
It's slippery out here, eh?
Easy.
All right, go ahead. My hands are freezing! I think he's got hand warmers, the bastard. Alright, tough it out, tough it out. Can't feel my thumb, but tough it out.
Like this if you want them.
These should be good. I just got
I got 2 more pairs of these.
Baby fingers, I guess. It's super sketchy when you go off the trail, there's barbed wire.
I know.
There we go. I learned this from elemental ATV. I don't know why I ever didn't think of it. Ah, now my hand is warming up a little.
Well, we could go this way and take the easy way in and then come out the hard way.
Yeah, that's good.
Go down the hammer.
Went off the trail, buddy. Oh, you must have clipped that. That's funny. Oh yeah, I know where we are. Oh, what the heck is this? Your what's off?
Bearing.
Your bearing?
Look at the wheels. That one's popped out.
Boy, your steering's turned.
That's straight.
Yeah, it's a little off.
Is it out?
This one's out. It's just a linkage, I think. Your steering linkage needs
Yeah, I just got to pull the tie rod in. It's funny because I got all the tools to do it in the truck.
Well, it's probably been like that already from the beginning of the ride. Did you hit that log or what?
Yeah.
Pretty good?
Oh, yeah. Higher than me, eh?
No, I shouldn't be. Those are 30s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't be that much higher.
I got an 1.5 inch lift too.
Well, that's probably why you're making up for the tire. The snow is probably off. I would bet you're half an entire.
That was fun coming down through there. That's packed down like a highway.
Yeah, but the skis for a sled, like as soon as you fall off the sled packing, it's like you're gone.
It just goes like this. That's how I hit the tree.
Oh, it's so good.
So last year when I was here, we were sitting here and we were having apple juice, and you could hear sleds going over there. Over there's Birch Cabin. So what they did is they went up Birch Cabin Road, and then they went out on the ice, and then they came up here. There was probably like 20 sledders.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they stopped here and...
They come in packs, eh? Those sledders?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're like, we're in shit. But they were actually pretty good.
There's nothing they can give you trouble for.
No, well, I actually asked them where the trail was so we could stay off of it.
Yeah.
And the guy was really good. He goes, it's over there. I said, well, we tore this up a little bit. And he goes, like, it's free country here because it's not groomed, right?
Yeah.
You know, some sledders still get upset, right?
As long as I'm not on a groomed trail, I shouldn't have an issue. I ride sleds too. And as long as I see ATVers off the groom, them's the rules, everything's fair.
That's what I think. We have to share it, right?
Oh, no kidding.
Provincial forest.
Yeah.
Well, the last time you were here was probably not a good time.
I think I've been here, this is my third time. So the first time I broke my diff literally right there on pretty much nothing. And then the second time I came here with Drake and his buddies, and I got to play in the water and stuff, but my exhaust completely separated. That's why I had to redo the exhaust.
Oh, really?
I hit a whoop so hard that my exhaust part's just like, nope.
Is that when you came up from Roddick that time?
Yeah, we came up from the south side and came up this way to get water to clean the mud off. From Duck Lake. And yeah, I hit a whoop on the way here that gave me such hard whiplash that I was like bedridden for 3 days, and my exhaust parts literally separated completely.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh, whatever. She cooled off quick. I hit a few trees on the way in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta really love riding the winter ride, I'll tell you. He's sketchy. What do you think?
We want to try it?
Sure.
Alright, let's go.
If I fall through, just tell my wife I love her. drive low. Lot softer. Soft feeling machine, like the way it delivers and the suspension, it's still soft. It's nice.
It is. I don't have a crank like.
Have you bottomed out at all yet today?
What's that?
Have you bottomed out?
No.
Okay, well then it's got to be perfect so far.
It rides like it rides so much better than those crap that I had on it before. Like this is.
Yep.
I can't wait to try it without snow. You know, like when you're giving her. But just coming down here felt good.
Hop on this one and just feel the stiffness compared to yours.
Well, that was stiff the last time I drove it.
That's so cold. Oh. Oh man, that's funny.
Did I get you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
This feels almost like it's gonna.
It's just stiff. It's the way I like it for mud, but it seems to be only good for mud. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The stiffness doesn't bother me. When I was doing the loops, like that just kept going.
Yeah.
That kind of.
So the big reason you don't get really good whirlwinds is because of the torque locker.
That's what I was thinking.
You can get it, but you have to get it dead on the money right. Because whatever you punch it on, it's locked to.
Right.
So that's the hard thing to get used to with a torque locker. Oh, there's a log there. Oh, you're still on it. Come up to here. axle?
Yep.
Does that mean there's something good to ride through here? Look at that, eh? That's probably still a good boot.
It almost looks like a Can-Am axle.
Yeah, it actually does.
That's that mud hole that you guys played in, wasn't it, back there?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's why I was laughing. I recognize where I am.
Well, I was waiting for you to go through it.
Well, there's no mud.
Try it.
I looked over, I'm like, that's a dumb tire. What is going on with that thing? It was just doing this.
Guess I popped the bead.
Yeah.
You know when that happened? Back there when I hit that bank, I bet you.
Oh yeah? Well, the nice part about mud tires is they're pretty stiff and you can ride on that.
Well, I have been. Side's still on.
Credit to Can-Am power steering. You didn't even notice?
Nope. And I'm on low.
I don't want to jinx it just yet, but really crazily enough, the inner bead stayed on. And that was after he went full Hoonigan back there. But there might be a chance that we can actually get this back on. If we can pull that rim without ripping the back bead off, which should be able to, and if its compressor is strong enough, we might actually be able to get this back on, which would be impressive. Luckily, we're riding in a part of Saskatchewan that has trees, and we winched it up, so the back bead's still holding. If we can hold this back together evenly, it's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever tried to seat a new tire onto a trailer rim or something like that. There's a couple methods of doing this, but if we're lucky enough and we can get air pressure back in this, I don't think we'll be able to pop the bead on properly, but I think we can get it to hold air. I bet you this thing never seated properly to begin with. Well, we tried, and I think if we just got it to seal just enough, it would have done it. I think that little air compressor was just not enough air to get it going. So we're gonna crawl home. Try not to ruin the bead on it.
I'm gonna crawl home. Kyle's gonna fly home like a madman, jump in his truck and take off.
Yeah, that's just not the way I'm made, man.
I'm
Especially
not riding with that idiot again.
this freaking guy. Hey, we got some riding in though. You know what? And you came out here to test, and you found that there was a big hard clump of clay stuck in your bead. So we can't necessarily say it didn't happen today, but I don't think it did.
No, after you cleaned it out, I don't think it did neither.
It'd be one thing if you had like a pile of stuff that got in there from hitting something, but there was like this pile of clay just interrupting the bead seal. And I think that's why it came off when you just grazed the side of the trail there.
But we'll be out again.
But you found it and we cleaned it out.
We found it, we cleaned it out, and we're coming out again.
If we're lucky, we get you back home nice and easy. That'll seal back up. Hopefully we don't cook anything on the tire side, but... Hey, Dennis, you know what the golden rule is, eh?
I didn't break, I rode home.
You rode it on the trailer, you did not break down.
And go look at the rim and tire.
The inner bead's still on? You know that's the only reason why you can still use four-wheel drive, right?
The other side's completely off.
Oh yeah.
Might have not been the fastest ride back to the truck, but guess what?
Luckily we weren't far though.
It's at the truck.
Yeah, drove on the trailer. You did not break anything.